Hey guys, it's BoarYT here, back with another video, and today, instead of making a video where I destroy kids, in Roblox bedwars, I'm going to be making a closet cheating configuration for you guys to use, cause I want to make videos for you guys and not just making, legit players upset, so, yeah. So this is voidware here. This is the best Roblox bedwar script. Some features may or may not show for you if if like depending on your executor, some features may not show for you. Okay, so some features here, they might not show for you. But for me, everything shows because I'm using a good executor. Alright, so first you want to go over here and type in panic and then click panic. Okay, so this way, everything will become this will blank. Okay, so everything is turned off. Okay, so what you want to do is first thing you want is to turn on velocity and put it to 50% for both of them, and keep the chance at 100%. Okay. Now the reason why you want that and you don't want the full velocity is so that you only take half of the knockback that you originally would, okay? Then you want to turn on sprint and you don't want to turn on reach. Go ahead and unbind everything. Okay, so we don't want all that right now. Okay, so what you want to do in the Blatant tab, you want to bind fly to V. Now, closet cheating, you should not use fly. But if you fall into the void, then you should use fly, okay? So, like, look, I fall into the void, I'll use fly to fly back up. And for that, you should set the vertical speed to 150. So if I fall, I can just do that, you know? So make sure that's set to V and only use it when you're falling to the void and nobody's watching. Okay? Or you can just use anti-void, if that even works. Yeah, you can just use anti-void. But that's kind of sus, you know? If you just fall into the void, people can easily see you, you know? Next up, you want fast break. Don't configure anything there. I would set infinite jump to B so that you can only use it sometimes. You know, you don't want to use it all the time. Like, only use it when nobody's watching you and you want to get from point A to point B. Make sure nobody's watching you so that they don't call you hacker in the chat. Or you can just not use that at all. Infinite fly doesn't work. You don't want that anyways. It's very blatant. You should have keep sprint on and then bind Kilora to K just in case you want to turn it off. So for Kilora, why the fuck is this 10,000? Oh, I think it's because I have void. But you want to set the attack range to 11 so that you are not suspicious at all. Then you also want I don't know why the range visualizer does not work. It's pretty weird. Anyways, then you want to set the max angle to 210 degrees so that you can't really, or I say 180 is better, because this way you can only attack from in front of you. You can't attack anyone behind you. And once you have that, set your max target to 3, and then click on the target, and then click ignore behind walls. Okay. Next up, we have no slowdown, so make sure you turn that on, okay? Alright. Speed. Yeah, you do want to have speed. Now, if you are getting lag back or you're getting accused of speed, a lag back is when you get anti-cheated. Okay, so if I fly a little bit, it'll... Oh, fuck. But yeah, you know, sometimes you get anti-cheated because you're doing, like, you're flying or something. then you should lower the speed to 19 or 20 if you are having trouble with that. Okay, always have spider on. So, as you can see, this is what spider does. It allows you to climb up walls. Vape private detector, make sure you turn that on. Okay, next up, you want to turn on ESP. Make sure priority only is on. And yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, this is so cool. You get to sit in a gaming chair. Anyways. Invisibility, I wouldn't use it, not gonna lie. I mean, all it really does is just put you under the map. But I guess you can bind that to P, so that you can press P and K at the same time, and you can enable invisibility and disable Kilora, and this way you can take a bed. You know, you can take a bed without them noticing you, which can be pretty good. But if you get caught, just stop using it. Now, you do let's see here. Animation, no anti-death. Auto kit, yeah, make sure that's on. Make sure auto toxic is not on. I think if auto toxic is on, it'll say hello, I'm using inhaler in the chat. I don't know what that is. Bed assist, I've never used it. I probably wouldn't want to use it either. Okay, and then next, I would have no fall, even though it doesn't really fucking work. Like, look, if I go up to the sky and I fall, I still take a shit ton of fall damage. I don't know why it doesn't work. Maybe... And I know it should work because my executor is like the best executor. It has 100% power. It should work. Maybe if I set it to max. No, I don't know why this doesn't work. You may as well just not have it on. Okay. Next up we have... What the fuck? Anyways, pickup range. Ooh, yeah. Do not have pickup range on. That lags your game. You do not want that. Yeah, trust me, you do not want that. You do not want pickup range. Okay. Make sure scaffold is binded to X, and make sure it is always on. Then you want to turn off downwards, and make sure you click limit to items. This way, you will only, why can't I do that? So, when limit to items is on, it'll only let you scaffold. Oh my gosh, slash get iron. How do I do this? Slash spawn iron. Aha. Okay. So, you see this wool? So, as you can see, the scaffold doesn't work whenever you're holding something else. But if you're holding a block, no matter what it is, it will start building. Okay, next up, get staff detector and the staff detector enhanced. You also want to get up here. I don't know what this does. You can have it on if you want. Otherwise, you should turn on chest, steel, and turn off only Sky Wars. Pre-cam works. If you want, you can bind it to M, but I don't really use it. I'm gonna use, so turn on kit speed fix and projectile aimbot. Now here's the thing. Projectile aimbot is regular aimbot. It automatically aims with your bow. Like, you just have to hold down your cursor on somebody, and it'll predict where they're going to be. So you can let go of your mouse cursor, and it'll fire on them. Here's the problem. Projectile aimbot does not work on any executor below, I believe, 95% UNC or SUNC. So if you're using Xeno or Solara, it's not gonna work. Right now, I'm using Bunny. It's a free executor. It has very high power. So it actually works with projectile aimbot. But if you're using Solara or Xeno or any executor of that like low power range, then projectile aimbot will not work. So you may as well just turn it off. So make sure you turn off ignore behind walls and you change the root part to head. If you can't hit your shots, then change it to root part. Then change the FOV to about 200 and then change the range to 500. But I'm not, yeah, I'll just keep it on. Okay. Next up, streamer mode. I have no idea what the fuck that even does. Oh, it changes your name to Chase. Oh yeah, see? It changes your name. That's very cool. I would have that on if it even works for you guys. And other than that, yeah, that's all you really want. If you want to look more legit, then you can turn on the animation changer and you can customize your animations. So, yeah. And that's all it today. So, that is the config. And if you want this script, then you can get it, link in description. Let me just take a quick thumbnail picture. Beautiful. I'll see you guys in the next video.